Think about the future. Imagine that changing your world would be easy. What would you like to invest your time and resources in? How can you secure your business? What would you like to preserve? Would you like to build a football stadium? Or do you want to preserve the beauty of a mountain landscape? Difficult undertakings, given that we know very little about what is to come. What we know for sure, however, is that our climate will be different in the future. Science has shown that urgent action is needed to keep the planet's climate within tolerable levels of warming. The impacts from greenhouse gases we've already emitted will be challenging enough. Still, what will our future actually be like? Or better, how can we make it a more livable future? By preserving what is good and by investing into making things better. For this, it is important to anticipate the changes facing us. Scientists know quite a bit about this change. But how will it affect the system you are concerned with? Climate services do the trick. They transform climate-related data into useful information that helps you cope with climate change. This can be taking advantage of alternative electricity generation opportunities to secure supply during dry periods. Health agencies can use tools combining seasonal rainfall forecasts and demographic information to assess the threat of malaria or dengue fever epidemics. Climate services are also crucial for cities, for instance, to reduce the extra heat burden on people. Planners can use long-term flood or storm risk analyses to decide where infrastructure projects should be sited. In a city in Poland, for example, a football stadium was built in an area with a high risk of flooding by 2100 through the delta of a nearby river. A climate services provider was able to deliver a concrete assessment of when it makes sense to begin with protection measures. That made it possible to synchronize the necessary investments efficiently with the first maintenance program the stadium requires. Or imagine you are responsible for the Gran Paradiso Park in Italy, high up in the Grayan Alps. Glacier retreat, earlier snowmelt and changes in the ecosystems are all threats to the mountain environment. Plants and animals respond to warming. In mountainous areas, climate services are essential to provide information on future water availability, on snow and permafrost conditions, for effective adaptation and risk mitigation measures. There is an increasing demand for climate services, and we are just starting to learn how they can help us shape our future. We have the most powerful tool to realize the potential of climate services: our brains. Imagination knows no limits.